official and see it up there on the screen. What are your emotions right now?
Well, excited, number one, and excited that it is official. It's interesting to kind of watch this whole day transpire with where the teams in the top four are. You never know. I think you could sit there and speculate, but to actually physically see it, to see that we're playing Arizona, an opponent that we know, a little bit about, playing Nevada this year and got a chance to see him, have done a tremendous job in a great conference as well. So we're really excited. I know our players, so much credit to those guys and their coaches for working themselves into this position, and what an opportunity for Boise State to go back to the Fiesta Bowl.
We kind of talked about it last night after the game. What does the Fiesta Bowl mean to your program, and the fact that it's really the reason why it is what it is today?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been there, but it's different. Every year has been different, from the first, the second, and now until now. This is a large bowl game. This is a major bowl game, and playing on that stage has been very good for us. Playing on that stage is something that every team in the country wants to be able to do, and we're very fortunate to be in this position. And we're proud to go back and represent Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl. We're excited about that. We're looking forward to getting that opportunity.
I was curious your thoughts. A lot of your players said after the game last night that it was a year removed from Coach Pete leaving, and they didn't know that the program could climb this high again. How were you able to get them to do that, and when did you start to believe that you could reach these heights?
I believe that ever since I've been here, to be honest with you. I mean, this is a special place, and I think you can go back and you can embrace the past and look at what the program's done, and this is what we're capable of doing if we do these things. So I think the reality is, we can get this done. It's just, how do we get it done? I don't think it's a matter of could we have done it. It's how do we do it. And our coaches, the staff, they put that how-to together with those players, and then our players, they believed it. That's the whole key to it. You got a bunch of 18 to 22-year-olds that bought in and believe in a formula that could get them to an opportunity like this, and you see what happens. And so, to me, I think that's one thing moving forward now for this group and these coaches. That's going to help us. All right, let's go back to work. We'll scrap things again for next season and rebuild. But hey, here's a formula that we have an opportunity to get ourselves in this position. It's done before, and now it's done with you.
With everything you guys have done this year, the one thing you haven't done is beat a team like this, a top 10 type team, a power conference team. What does this opportunity mean to you guys in terms of showing what you can do out in this kind of game?
Well, absolutely. Yeah, and even on this stage, you're going to be on the biggest stage against one of the best teams in the country. So that's a great challenge. We want to have an opportunity to do this, and we want to put our best foot forward. So that means, we're going to enjoy the moment and enjoy the opportunity to go play in the Fiesta Bowl. At the same time, we have a lot of work to do. Our goal says win the Mountain West Conference Championship, and then next to it says and a bowl game. All right, now we're into the and the bowl game part. So how do we do that? We go back to work. I mean, we've got to be in these next practices, 14 practices or so that we need to come out of that a whole lot better than what we just finished in that last game in order to get this done and be ready to go play and to be play on that stage. So great opportunity for us. Arizona is a tremendous team, very well coached, a team that's played some very good competition the entire season. And you know what? We're going to need to be on point when we go out there and play.
Under the BCS era, this isn't necessarily something you guys will be in this year. How thankful are you guys for the new system? And is this something that you think if Boise State can win the Mountain West every year, they should be in this position?
Yeah, it worked out. It's worked for us this year. And we said that, you go back a few years back, we said the same thing about the BCS. It worked for us. So I still think time will tell. I think as this whole season, once it unwinds and the championship games and everything, is done, then you'll look back and say, okay, what are the key components for us to continue to have opportunities like this? Does it change to an 8-team? I don't know. Is there a chance for us to be in one of those games down the road? Regardless of all that, this year the formula and how it's worked has been in our benefit. And the teams that we played and the way we played has helped us get in this position. So right now, yes, it's a good formula for Boise State, and we hope that continues to work in our favor if we can continue to do the things we're doing now.
And as a follow-up, with the teams you have scheduled for future years, does that help you also as well?
I think so. I don't really. I don't know what the schedule is the future years. I mean, I know there's a few teams on there, but absolutely. I mean, I think not just us, but I think if you look at what they're talking about right now in this selection committee, they're talking strength of schedule. Now, I don't know exactly how all that works in teams' favors, because some teams you schedule and they change. It's just there's so many moving parts. But the bottom line is you want to have a successful year. You want to win, and I think every team, the way it looks now, you need to win your conference. If you win your conference, you put yourself in a lot better position to go and have success in being in one of these bowl games, the way it looks like now.
With this game, you guys, every senior class from 2006 through 2018 will have gone to a Fiesta Bowl. What does that do for you recruiting-wise, and just say about this program?
Yeah. Well, I think it says, there's great opportunities here, to come and play for a good program and to have success. To be able to have an opportunity to play for championships, and if you do play for championships, there is a legitimate, large, major bowl game that you have a chance to be a part of. Those are all the things, you sit in a player's home, this family, you talk about, you're going to have a chance to play for championships, when you're talking football in particular, for a great university, and, we're doing it. So, to me, that just gives it more credibility to what we're selling with this program in the football department, along with, obviously the city, the academics, and all the other things that come along with it.
Had a couple guys come out of the game last night. How did you guys come out health-wise?
I don't know. I know Alec came out, was out of the game, and I think he had a sprained ankle. He's going to be fine. Who else was there?
Yeah. Someone went off on a cart. We couldn't tell if that was your guy or Fresno guy, to tell you the truth.
It wasn't one of ours. Okay. Elliot Hoyt, had a little bit of a ding last night there, but everybody seems to be fine right now.
Still hoping to get Connor back for the bowl?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right.